Shalom, TikTok. How the hell are you? Let's talk about the moon goddess here. This is Kali or Kamala. Y'all have heard of Kamala, hadn't you? Let's see how many Christian skulls we can count around her neck. See, she loves wearing necklaces with Christian skulls on them. Well, there's no sense in counting them. I can tell you about how many there are going to be. Going to be about 3 billion. See, a third of the world's population is going to be destroyed, and just so happens is a third of the population is lawless Christianity. Isn't that cool? But let's see the moon there above her head. Well, let's talk about the old buck moon that just happened. Well, I guess y'all remember that movie, Leave the World Behind, Leave Babylon Behind. Let's look at old Kamala or Kali Harris right here. You see, you can kind of see the moon there behind her head. They sneaky like that, ain't they? But let's read some insight and see what we can figure out. It says the buck moon arrives at 6:19 a.m. on July 21st, 2024, according to the Farmer's Almanac. The name for this month's full moon refers to the time of the year when male deer antlers grow. Adult male deer grow antlers that fall off every winter and regrow each summer. Well, I tell you what, that old deer up there's got some antlers on him, don't he? Y'all see him antlers? Wonder what they're trying to tell us. Are they trying to tell us something about July? Well, let's keep reading down here. It says, why is the July's full moon called the buck moon? The July full moon is also known as the buck moon or thunder moon, the former because it coincides with the time of the year when the male antlers are in full growth. See the full growth up there on that deer? The latter because it also when thunderstorms are common in many parts of the world. And then we're going to read on down here if I can get International Moon Day. This day is celebrated on 20 July. Something's in the way. Obvious reason because they landed on the moon, or they say they landed on the moon in 1969. So they named this Moon Day. So the moon goddess gets nominated on Moon Day. Isn't that cool? But down here at the bottom, if y'all haven't seen I Pet Goat 2, y'all should go pull that up and watch it because it's one of the most spiritual, demonic cartoons that you'll ever see. There's so much hidden knowledge in that cartoon. It was wrote by demons themselves. But I want to look down here at the bottom. You see that little girl right there? That's Lilith holding the apple. The apple represents New York or Babylon, New York, where the New York Stock Exchange is. And that little girl, she'll drop that apple like Babylon has fallen, New York Stock Exchange has fallen. Now here's what I want you to look at. You see where I've put that red circle around? Well, see, there's a buck right there. Can you see it over to the left? Now, let's count the number of people sitting in this bottom down here. We'll go, how am I going to do it here? How we going to do it, Pete? Well, let me move up here. But underneath the deer, you see one person, and then there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you've got old Lilith sitting right there in the square middle on the 7th month. Can y'all see that? There's 6, we'll call them knotheads on the left because that's you dummies that are destroyed from lack of knowledge, and then you've got her sitting right in the middle. Wonder what they're telling us is the New York Stock Exchange going to fall in July? Y'all know about the false Jews from the synagogue of Satan, don't you? The Jews that do lie but are from the synagogue of Satan in July. But anyway, you guys don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine. Shalom.